Funky, funky, funky.
Tech radio check.
Yo, what's good? It's your brother Breezy Brainstorm, and we are here for episode 194 of the Hip Hop Riff of the Week. This week, having Illusions. This is Illusions by Cypress Hill, one of my favorite hip hop tracks, favorite bass lines of hip hop. Like, honestly, let's keep it real. I'm taking some liberties with this one because I'm not even really sure there's a bass line. I think that's played by guitar in the sample. I was really listening to it. I went into the sample. I think it's someone playing guitar, but you can kind of hear a bass-ish sound coming from the low end of it. So I want to use this song to pretty much play a bass line to it because it will just go with the melodic riff that's going along with it. I think the bass actually is just an 808, honestly, that hits like on the one. But I'm taking some liberties with this song because I love this track. You know, it's a solid Cypress Hill banger. Cypress, one of my favorite groups, got crazy bangers to this day. So I want to slide into this riff. This riff is in the key of E flat minor, and we're going to be all the way up here on the 11th fret. It's going to be some sliding. We're going to put some work in on our ring fingers, and we're going to get into it. The first note is E flat on the E string, so fret 11. Okay, so let's break it down. This riff starts on E flat, 11th fret of the E string. The three or four notes that we'll be using is E flat, B flat, sliding up to D flat, and then using that ring finger to bar down to get to G flat. So that would be pretty much 1, 5, 7, 3. Those are the four notes we'll be using. 1, 5, 7, 3. Simple here, but in order to get that gliding sound, which I do believe is from the guitar, we're just adding the bass line to it. We're going to index finger on the E, press hard with your ring finger on the 5th, which is B flat, on the 13th fret. You can slide up to the 16th fret to D, and then bring your index finger, your ring finger down to hit the G flat. But you want to keep it held down so you can strike the D flat and slide it back up to B flat. If you don't keep your ring finger down hard enough, it's going to sound like this. So you have to maintain that pressure to keep the note ringing out, and when you're sliding, to make sure you're getting the slide sound. And it's going to take some practice to make sure you get your fingers in the right place for you, because my fingers are kind of long. You're going to have to make sure you get in the right place so that the bone is hitting both strings. See? And when I'm sliding back down from this G, I'm sliding on the G string. I'm sliding on the D string, holding that G flat. Even though I'm not using the tip of my finger, I'm using like the bone, the top knuckle bone, No, it's not the most comfortable thing to do, but you got to get those reps in, and I promise you that your fingers will get used to it. See, this buzzing right here is because not only do I not have my finger down hard enough, sometimes you might want to wrap your middle finger on top, but also make sure you get as close to the fret as possible. See, and I move closer to the fret, reduce the ringing. And that's the riff. It's just going to take a lot of practice and a lot of strengthening of your fingers, strengthening of your grip. If any of you guys play guitar, then you guys know that in order to play bar chords, you really have to practice over and over to strengthen your grip in order to make sure you're ringing out all the notes. And this is an example of that. When you're doing slides, especially on the bass, since the strings are really thick, slides on the bass guitar require finger strength so that there's no fret buzz and then the note does not die out as you're sliding. So since I work out a lot, one thing that's really helped me with my grip strength is doing pull-ups. You guys may not, be into fitness, calisthenics life, but just hanging on a bar for as long as you can and working your way into pull-ups, you'll slowly start building grip strength, and that grip strength does translate to playing to the guitar and bass. It's definitely helped me with guitar with my bar chords. Unexpectedly, that wasn't my plan. That was two completely different journeys, and I realized I was playing bar chords a lot easier. Obviously, the bass strings are much thicker, and it's going to take a lot more grip strength to do things like this. So I just wanted to, give you guys a tip on how to get your grip strength up there. But nothing beats the actual practice of, going through playing the riff. See? So I'm gonna leave it at that. This is something to work on. Make sure you're at the right angle. You're not leaning too far back. Make sure you get your hands flat and you get your grip strength up, and you guys will be able to play this riff to this classic hip hop track. It's your brother Breezy Brainstorm. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Make sure y'all check out the links for all the goodies. Peace. Talking now, talking now, talking now, talking now, talking now.